Hello everybody, this is another tutorial. You could consider this part 2 I guess to the vintage one that we did previously. Some people have asked me whether I could do one that has a faded look to it, or these spots that look as if that's been some wear and tear. So what we can do is we go to elements, okay? We can go to lines and shapes, and actually let's go to elements and just following on from the previous tutorial, let's look at for circles, okay? So we've got circles, let's get this white one. And for now, let's change the color to black. We just make it bigger. Okay, so the previous tutorial, we did 4. Let's do 5 this time, okay? 5 slices, as it were. So we've got one here, so we will duplicate it, which is up here, the duplicate icon. We'll duplicate it 4 times. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just move that because that's 1 here, that's 2 there, that's 3, that's 4. So let's just move this out for now. So for this one, what we do is we crop it. Okay, so let's just crop it about there. Done. Okay. Then we get the next, just align it. Okay. We crop again, this time from the top. Bring it down so that we can see that. So just about there. Bring this up to make it about the same. That's done. Then we get this one. Guess you know what I'm going to do. Crop that. Bring it down to this here. Bring this up to about that much maybe. Done. Don't worry about it right now because we can adjust it later, okay? So again, crop, go down. Done. This crop. So this one you just have to do from the top because the bottom one is already there, right? So that's it. Okay. Now you can select all of this and go up here and you group it. You bring it to the middle. You have the guidelines there, the horizontal and the vertical, so that helps a lot. Let me see here. This is what I meant when I said you can adjust it later. See, if you see this, the gap here is, let me bring it a bit closer. The gap here is a bit more than the others, right? So what you do is you ungroup it first. I prefer to ungroup it. You click that, you go to crop, and you see this little handle here. You just bring it up to a bit, maybe there. Okay, and you're done. You can keep adjusting it. Don't push it up because if you push it up, see, it goes out of alignment. So let's click that again. Let's go to crop. Now if you see here, I brought it in. That's why it's being a bit strange. So um, okay, let's look at that. Okay. Now what we can do is then you want the retro colors. From the previous video, I did take you to a color a site, and that was called Coolors. That's coolors.co/palettes/trending. I will put the description, the link in the description below. So when you go here, you have the trending color palettes. If you look at the trending color palettes, they will show you, how many likes, which are the ones that are trending. Now this one has 37, more than 37,000 likes. This is 26, this is 31. You see a lot of colors that are this. This is 80. Okay, so let's look for this one. Now, if you look here, every time you put your cursor over it, this color code comes up, and that's what we want. So what we do is we just, so this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors, just right. So what you do is you click it. When you click it, you see the color is copied to the clipboard. So you go back there and you click that one. And you go up here to the image, which is a black color. You go to the plus sign here, and here you get a color code. So you just paste that there, and it changes. So similarly, you go to, this is the one we chose, right? So you go to the second one, like that. Third one, fourth one. I guess you know where I'm going with this. So, and that one, and finally this one. The trending colors. This is the one. So you click that number, go back, go to the plus sign, paste it, and there it is. Now this is a very clean sort of retro look, right? So what you can do, again, this looks a bit bigger, right? So you can go and adjust like how I showed you earlier. So now what we can do is to make it look a bit more faded. You, let me just group it all. You group it, and then you go to this here. It says transparency, and you can make it, see, you can make it as transparent as you want. So let's just make it like maybe 83, 78. Okay. Next, you go to elements again, and you look at maybe dots. Look for dots. And this, what this does is, you can look for, if you have a free account, you just look for dots or spots like this one here. Okay, you can make it smaller, make it bigger, okay, and you can change it to black. Now, that's very obvious, right? So what you can do is you go here, make it really transparent, and you can put it here. Now that's a bit too, what do you call that? Concentrated. Maybe this one here. That's perfect. Yes. So what you do is you can put it there, make it a bit more a bit transparent. Okay, 8 or even less, 33. Yeah. Then you just duplicate it a few times. Once, twice, three, four, and you just move it around so that it looks like it's, you know, just one more. Okay. And it's as easy as that. Okay. You want to do one more here. There you go. You just play around with it and you adjust it. And that's like a very retro look. Now, of course, there are other elements you can add to this. Let's say you want to put maybe a heart, something that is a bit more rustic, maybe this. Okay, change color to red. Let's see how that will look. There you go. That smaller. This one can be pink. This That's how you do it. I mean, you can always add words around it. Um, you can do whatever you want. Eh, let's just add some text heading there, and I'll put retro design. This one, let's move it here. Now for this one, what you can do is you select it all and you group it. This one, we'll bring it up here for now. Bring this down maybe a little bit. Now we can look for a retro font. So you click on the font. Let's say you want to go for retro. Just type in retro, and it gives you a lot of choices. So you can choose what you want. You can try it out. Let's see that one. That's retro. Let's see. Let's see something that maybe how about that. See, that's a bit more retro. Maybe that. Okay, yeah, that looks. So now what you can do is there's a little tip. You go to effects. So you've highlighted that, right? You go to effects. You go to curve. Now you go to curve. See, it's curved. It's a bit too much, right? So you down here there's a curve. Now, if you slide it all the opposite way, it curves up. So let's just slide it a little bit down like that. Okay, make it a bit bigger. Retro. And another tip. Let's say you think it's too close together. You go to this icon up here and you do a spacing. So you can space it out a bit more. There you go. Closer. There you go. And like I said, you can mix and match. You can do whatever you want. You go here and from 33, you bring it up. You're bringing that particular one up. So Canva is fun. You can go and you can try. And I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please do subscribe, comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next in a tutorial. And do hit the bell notification button so that you'll be notified when I put up another tutorial. Bye.